I don't even know this is possible. And that's what sucks, is that I'm calling all these people and asking them, hey, is this a possible thing? This is not going well. I've emailed 12 mediums and nobody's gotten back to me. Why am I the only person who thought of this? That's really bizarre to me. Hi, Justine, it's Mike. We've never met before, but I would love to hire you to summon the spirit of a dead musician who I really admire, and then I could make a new song with that famous dead musician. Oh my gosh. Yes. One of the mediums actually responded.
In my day job, I'm actually a veterinary technician, so that's what I do there. But, you know, after hours, I do psychic readings and I talk to dead people and I give spiritual healing for people along with life coaching.
When you're channeling the dead, how are you receiving that information?
So if you thought about your breakfast that you had this morning and you had that flash of whatever you had, that's the way that I perceive information.
My heart is racing because I'm gonna ask you to summon my hero right now. Can you channel Tupac Shakur?
Yeah, absolutely.
That wouldn't be difficult. I wouldn't have.
No, he's already here.
That is so cool.
And he's kind of annoyed because he's like, you gonna give you something to do, or?
I would love to give him something to do. Oh my gosh. I want to make a song with Tupac. Is that something that he would be open to?
Yeah, as long as it's the right way, I guess.
I got a tear in my eye.
I know, you know that he was listening to you last night, right?
I didn't.
I mean, he really does appreciate what you're doing. In all seriousness, he really does appreciate this because once again, it keeps him alive because then it's still a fan connecting with him. So then he's able to keep doing the work that he was beginning to do here on Earth. And then unfortunately, he left too soon. But he really does appreciate you trying to keep that legacy alive.
That's great. I'm so excited. That means a lot. Yeah, I would love to share a song that I wrote for Tupac and hear his thoughts.
He would love that.
Great. So one of the reasons that I love Tupac is that I think he writes about social issues. I tried to pick something in society that was going on right now that I think he would call out.
Okay.
I've spent like 4 days writing this. I would love to hear Tupac's thoughts.
Yeah. Give it here.
Boys don't cry, real men don't cry, bury your feelings all the time. This leads to shameful thoughts and depression. We only feel good when we take out our aggression, like when we shoot people in Call of Duty Napalm Disco, or screaming at season 500 of SportsCenter, right bro? You know what, fuck society's expectations, it's about time we start asking for directions.
Okay.
Is that your thought on the song, or is that Tupac's thought?
A little of both.
Can we try to separate whose thoughts are whose?
Yeah, so since he's on the other side now, he sees things more clearly. He sees things more accurately in what is going on in the world right now. So these lyrics are interesting, but I don't think it's something that he wants to portray in the moment. It's a good theme. I like the idea of it, and he likes the idea of it, but I think it's just the execution needs some work. If he were alive today, he would have gone more towards a political standpoint and trying to unite people and make them, you know, understand that we're all in this together.
God, that's gonna be really difficult.
It's not as hard as you think. Miracles can happen.
Okay, let's try. Let's do it. Should we brainstorm new song lyrics?
I have a little bit of something that I guess you would say is channeled from him. So if you wanted to hear it, I have some stuff.
Absolutely.
The style is a little bit different, like I said, because he's in a different plane right now. He understands everything completely. He's connected to source, which is like God, source, spirit, whatever you want to call it. So now it's a different mind frame. Now that I'm gone, I can right the wrong. Everything is clear, no pain, hate, or fear. Only light and love as I watch you from above.
Wow.
Some powerful stuff.
Powerful stuff from Tupac Shakur.
I mean, you wouldn't expect him to be so mushy about certain things, but he sees things in a different way.
I'm like sad that I can't help make that better.
It could be a little longer.
Maybe we can try and find some small tweaks that'll make it seem like, oh, I contributed something to this.
We can find a balance.
That would be amazing. So I've rented a professional recording studio, and I would love to record this.
Wow.
You would sing for Tupac, and I would sing for me.
Oh God, I don't drink anymore. I can do my best.
All right, let's go to the studio.
Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Wow, so nice in here. This is beautiful.
Daniel is an experienced engineer, and he's excited to help us make an awesome track.
Whoa. This is amazing.
Wow.
I can't believe this is happening. So I went on my computer and searched royalty-free music, and this is a song that I liked.
Okay, cool. Instead of all the fighting, we should be uniting. Put all the hate aside and just let love abide.
Real men are what? Real men are what? Woo! Do you mind channeling Tupac and seeing what he thought of my performance?
He does like your enthusiasm. So there's that. He thinks you're great.
It feels like you're hiding something.
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
I can hear criticism.
Maybe just tone it down just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
Should we go up again?
Let's see if we can get a better one.
All right, Daniel, hit it.
Now that I'm gone, I can right the wrong. Everything is clear. No pain, hate, or fear. Only light and love as I watch you from above. And no, it ain't so. In heaven, there's no ghetto. I had a message to give. So much life to live. Not to die so young. With songs unsung. It's time to be real and say how we feel. The social war has to end. Start acting like a friend. Instead of all the fighting, we should be uniting. Put all the hate aside and just let love abide. Just like everybody has a voice, everybody has a choice. Make a difference every day, even in the smallest ways.
This one goes out to all you real men. We're gonna drop truth bombs called CNN. Let's discuss toxic masculinity. It's bad for men's health and women's safety, and ruining everyone's Twitter feed. There's some dumbass things we've all been taught to do. Time to make this shit outdated like Yahoo News.
That was perfect. What did you think?
I always try to be constructive. You want my real opinion? What is this for?
We're trying to unite the world.
So you're just gonna release this out?
That's the goal, yeah. Call the radio stations, call record labels, and try and let them know that we've channeled Tupac and we have a new song.
You're a medium, right? I don't expect you to be a professional rapper. So
absolutely
I don't quite know how the medium thing works, but where did the lyrics come from?
I channeled it from him.
Okay, so here's
So I
where,
talked to him.
I'm a major skeptic, but to me, this feels more like some like appropriative setup than real, like I know Tupac and love Tupac's music. And that didn't feel like Tupac's flow to me. So I don't know. You, on the other hand, it sounds like you're trying to be an artist. I'm not feeling the rap so much. I really appreciate, actually, that you're calling out toxic masculinity. There's a lot of that in music, certainly in the world, and I think we could call it out more in music. But you got to go back and work on your craft before you want to put something out like this. Because it's not there yet. They say you got to write about 1,000 bad songs before you can write a good one. Have you written songs before?
No.
Well, here's the first one that you can throw in the bin and write 999 more, and then you'll be there.
Did Tupac like Daniel's criticism?
No, he's right.
Tupac agrees with him?
Yeah. Because he's in a different place right now. If he were to mature, it would be something similar to it, but it doesn't sound like a traditional Tupac song. So, I don't know how the world's gonna perceive it.
If Tupac is in another dimension and he's grown, people are not gonna see that growth. They're just gonna think, no, that's not Tupac.
Exactly.
So,
It's not a hit.
have you ever worked on a hit?
Yeah, I've worked on a couple hits.
Can I hear some of the names of those hits?
I think we shouldn't drag that into this right now.
After Daniel finished telling me I sucked, I went to my car and Googled a fancy word he said that I didn't recognize.
Appropriative.
He was right. Even though I was trying to call out one of society's problems in toxic masculinity, I was contributing to a different problem: white people stealing from other cultures. I was ashamed of myself and my race. I canceled my plans to perform this song in a park. I thanked the medium for her help and told her to go home. What I was hoping would be the greatest day of my life had become the most embarrassing. I had contacted my hero in the afterlife and accidentally showed him how ignorant I am. Today I learned a hard lesson. Some dreams are better left dreams, because making certain dreams a reality could make you a culturally appropriating piece of shit.